In this video today, I'm going to be walking you through the step-by-step method I used exactly for myself on how to come out here to Bangkok, Thailand with no income whatsoever and just a little bit saved up to actually make it, because that's exactly what I did. I came out here with 1500 USD to my name, no income whatsoever, and I made it. So if I can do it, you guys can do it too. I'm going to be walking you guys through the mistakes that I made in the past, so that way you guys don't have to make those same mistakes for myself. Let's go ahead and dive straight in. So in this video, we're going to be going through 6 different chapters. The first one is going over things you need to take care of before you actually come out here. And then second, we're going to be going over when you actually come here, like what are you going to do? And then setting things up, of course. Then the main quest, which is the most important part of this video. And then some fun side quests you can do after you completed the main quest. And then last but not least, some hidden missions you can do on your own to get some bonus points out here in Bangkok, Thailand. So let's go ahead and dive straight in. So first off, before you come out here, obviously you need to set up your passport. Get that go ahead and taken care of. And a cheat code that I found to get my passport as soon as possible, because sometimes they like delay it, they're lazy, they don't get you your passport as soon as you should get it, is when you're filling out the papers to actually get your passport in the first place, just set your flight for like when you plan to leave the country, like in a few weeks. So that way, whenever they're getting the passports taken care of, they see that you're leaving very soon and you need your passport very soon. So they'll get that taken care of a lot quicker. Or you could also get the priority passport, where they just mail it as soon as possible, because otherwise it'll take a few months. And that's what happened to one of my friends. They were planning to go to Colombia, but they had to wait like 3 to 4 months just for their passport to be finished, so that way they could actually leave the country. So go ahead and get that passport taken care of. And then of course, next up, you're going to be wanting to save a lot more than I did. I only saved 1500 USD, and that wasn't even money I saved. I actually got that loan from an ex-drug dealer. But yeah, at least save at least $5,000 to $10,000, so that way you have a lot bigger cushion than I had. So that way you have a lot more time to actually do what I'll tell you in this video. And then go ahead and book an Airbnb. You don't have to book it before you leave, but I'd recommend to actually look in the area of Bang Na, Thong Lor, somewhere in that area in Bangkok, and go ahead and book an Airbnb, because literally actually last week I came out here to Bangkok again, and I was trying to find these Airbnbs like last minute, like the day of that I was trying to find an Airbnb, and I got denied by like all 15, all 16. They said the rooms weren't available and all that bullshit. So just go ahead and book an Airbnb in advance, maybe just for like a week, 2 weeks, so that way you can have some time to actually find a place that you love for long term. And then next up, this is going to be a very hard part. Just say your goodbyes to your friends, to your family, because this is a one-way flight that you're booking. You're not going to come back home until you're a king. You're leaving your hometown a pawn right now, and you're not going to come back until you're a king. So say your goodbyes to your friends, to your loved ones, because that's the last time they're going to see this version of you. The next time they see you, you're going to be balling out of control. You're going to be making at least 10 to 15,000 a month, and you're going to come back with all the treasures and riches from your travels. And what I recommend to you guys is to pack as minimal as possible. I wish I did that for myself. I packed a lot of books, a lot of clothes. Trust me guys, you can find all that out here for a lot cheaper than you can find in the US. So just leave all that stuff behind. Just bring the bare necessities, the toothbrush, the deodorant, your laptop, things that actually are able to provide you a lot more value, like clothes, all that, books, all that stuff you can just leave and replace later on. And then you're going to want to download these apps. Go ahead and get a piece of paper out. Go ahead and get the App Store open. Google Play. Hopefully you don't have Samsung, but Grab, Bumble, Currency Converter. Let me see what other ones I have on my phone. Facebook, Messenger, Telegram, Instagram if you don't have that already, Line, Grab, Bolt, Food Panda, Google Translate, of course, Airbnb, of course. Let's see here. Actually, I think that's pretty much it, guys. So yeah, just download those apps. Those are very important. You'll find out why once you actually get here in Bangkok, Thailand. But go ahead and set those apps up. They're for travel, food, and Paleo Robbie. I forgot that one. That's where you can order very high quality food right to your doorstep. And then all you really need now is just a detailed war map on how you're going to be able to make it in Bangkok, Thailand, like how you're actually going to make money, whether it be remote sales, which is what I did. I can do e-commerce, day trading, any online source of income that you plan to do. Have a step one, step two, have a full layout guide on what you plan to do once you actually get out here to Bangkok. And don't just wait to actually get out here to Bangkok to start making online money. You should already be doing that right now. Have a fully detailed plan on how you're going to get to your goals to at least make 10,000 a month. Now, you're on the plane, you just arrived here in Bangkok. Now it's time to absolutely lock in. Start networking, start meeting digital nomads out here in Bangkok, Thailand, which there is an abundance of them, and start meeting the breadwinners out here in Bangkok. And what I mean by that, don't network with people who haven't made it yet, people who are at the same level as you. Network with people that are levels above you. So that way you become the average of the people that you're hanging out with here. And that's exactly what happened to me. I came out here with 1,500 USD to my name, had no income whatsoever, but I started meeting the people who were making 10,000 a month, 20,000 a month, even 100,000 a month. And guess what? That became my reality as well. So start networking with the winners out here in Bangkok, Thailand, and you'll start winning for yourself. Because you're going to be learning exactly what they do to actually make money. And let's just say for yourself, you wanted to start e-commerce, but you came out here, you met remote sales closers who are making 10,000, 15, 20,000 a month. And you're like, oh, well, screw this e-commerce stuff. I'll go ahead and dive straight into remote sales. And you'll be able to learn in person from the people that you meet on how to actually make it in remote sales, which is exactly what I did. And don't just be a absolute bum. Don't like go steal information, value from people and not give anything back. Try to give as much value as you can. So the people that you're hanging out with, they don't feel like you're robbing them of information and just taking from them. And they're going to feel like they lost something because, I mean, they're just giving you all this value on how to make it in the world. And you're not doing anything back. They're just like, oh, this guy just wants to get something from me. He doesn't want to actually be my friend. Provide as much value as you can, whether it be fitness, health, any insights that you have in life, try to give back. So that way it feels like a more mutual exchange and it doesn't feel like you're just using them to actually make it to your goals. And that's literally just called positioning yourself for success. It's literally just like chess. You need to position yourself in the right group of people. That way you can actually position yourself to win. And that way you can actually start down the path to start moving the needle forward to actually start creating an online income. So that way you can actually sustain the lifestyle here in Bangkok. And you don't have to be like the maybe even hundreds now of people I've seen come out here with just a little bit saved up. They say they're going to try to make it, and then I just see them go right back home after they haven't found a way to make online income. So this is the most important part of locking in, is to find a way to actually start making money online. So that way you can actually stay out here and start enjoying your life how it's meant to be lived. So after you locked in, you can now start setting everything up. You're probably still in an Airbnb right now. So now you just want to set up your visa, your apartment, and the gym membership. So that way you can set yourself up for longevity and just start relaxing, chilling, and having a very good time out here in Bangkok, Thailand. So if you guys don't already know, I'm on an education visa right now, which is like 15 months long. So I don't have to worry about leaving the country 30 days, 60 days, all of that crap I used to worry about when I first got here. I don't have to worry about that anymore. I'm good to stay here for a long enough time. And even after this 15 months is up, I can extend for another year for another 2,000, and it's chill. It's very chill. It's a lot more ease in terms of like your headspace, that you don't have to worry about which country you're going to next, because it's just this big headache you don't really want to deal with. So this is 100% worth the money of being able to stay here long term. And then you want to go ahead and set up your 12-month lease for your apartment, because I mean, a lot of people, they don't want to sign up for long-term leases, but guess what, guys? It's a lot cheaper than signing up for a month or 6 months, or especially with Airbnb. And you can do exactly what I did. If you get tired of your 12-month lease apartment and you want to go somewhere else, like maybe Pattaya or Koh Samui, guess what, guys? You can just list your place on Facebook and get another tenant to take over your lease and get your 2-month deposit back, exactly like I did. So there's no headache there. Just sign up for the 12-month lease and you can always get out of it. And then next up, you want to go ahead and set up your year-long membership at a gym. I chose Muscle Factory just because I think it's the best gym in Bangkok out of all the places I've been, just because it's a very high-test environment. It's very old-fashioned. You can literally feel the test in the air while you're working out. So that way, I mean, the 12-month gym membership, it's way worth it because it's like $1 a day if you do the math. And it's a lot less headache of like going to gyms, paying for day passes, week passes, monthly passes. And I don't have to worry about it. I can just go to Muscle Factory, scan my face. I'm good to work out for the entire year. And even if you go broke again, all you really need is your health. So if you have the gym, if you have 10 eggs a day, you can come back from any scenario like I did. I had 1,500 coming out here, and of course I went flat broke, but all I had was the gym and good food, and I was able to come back from it. So that's exactly what you guys need to do as well. Set up everything so that way if things fall down and you're back at square zero, at least you have the gym and at least you have your apartment and good food as well. Now this is what I'd recommend as well, is to find a local Thai girl who speaks perfect English and perfect Thai. So that way you have pretty much a walking translator going about ordering food, traveling, all this stuff. Is just very convenient as well. And they're very loving, very caring. I've had my Thai girlfriend since the second day I came here. So I would highly recommend that as well. Then next up, it's all about finding a very reliable source of very good high quality food that's not cooked in seed oils or all that bullshit. You want to find a very nice restaurant where you're able to order 10 eggs a day, maybe 1 steak a day, and then just lock in on that restaurant and just eat the same thing every day. So that way you can actually focus on what's the most important aspect in this video, which is actually being able to sustain your lifestyle by being able to scale to at least 10,000 a month. So that way you can start living life on your terms. And then last but not least, just finding a motorbike to actually travel with. I have one right now, it's like 160cc, but you can find one bigger, you can find one smaller, just depending on your level of expertise with driving. And to be honest, this is a lot more convenient than people think. They think like just booking Bolts and Grabs are a lot more convenient, but for myself, I really love staying in the flow state. And whenever I'm on Grabs or Bolts, I'm always just on my phone scrolling, but I like to just be in the flow state of not being on my phone as much. Thus, I got a bike, and I'm able to just go to my room, hop on my bike, and start traveling about where I want to go. And to be honest, guys, that's a very enjoyable experience, because on Bolt, you're only going from point A to point B without ever really exploring. And with your own motorbike, you can go down different pathways you've never seen before. You can see all the Thai culture. It's a very enjoyable experience, which I'd highly recommend to you guys. Now we're going to be going over the exact main quest, which is the most important part of the video today. So obviously you want to get to at least 10,000 a month as soon as possible, because at 10,000 a month you can start doing what you want, when you want, with who you actually want to, and start living life on your terms. Because I mean, you can easily survive out here with like $2,000, $3,000, but you're not able to ball out of control. You're not able to start saving and investing below 10,000 a month. So 10,000 a month is the kind of goal you should actually start striving for. Then kind of full freedom will unlock. You're able to start going to Koh Samui, Pattaya, and the rest of Southeast Asia, Bali, the Philippines, Malaysia. And those will kind of be your rewards for reaching that 10,000 a month mark. But before then, I would highly recommend just locking yourself in a room until you scale to at least 10,000 a month. Then at that point of 10,000 a month, like I said, you can start saving, investing, paying off your debts, whatever it is you want to spend the rest of your money on. 10,000 a month, you're able to start living life a lot more freely and do the things you actually want to do without worrying about money. Now to move on to the fun stuff, to the side quest. So now that you're at 10,000 a month, maybe 15, 20,000 a month, you can start learning Thai from your education visa if you're getting that. You can start learning more Thai from a local gym, start going down the side quests of like signing up for fights, all that type of stuff. Start doing the fun stuff, because Thailand is very fun. But unless you're making 10,000 a month, you can't really have that much fun, because you're always worrying about how am I going to pay for this, how am I going to pay for that. And you're a little bit too focused on money. So once you reach that 10,000, 15,000 a month, you can start actually having fun. You can go to Space Plus, go to Nanda Plaza one time, but don't go down that dark path of getting with ladyboys and all that stuff like I've seen from a few of the people out here in Bangkok. Just stay focused on scaling to the moon. Then you can travel around Koh Samui on motorbike. And literally a really fun thing to do that I did one time. I was like really tired, really sleep deprived, but guess what, guys? I drove around the entire island of Koh Samui on motorbike, just played my tunes, popped in a Zen, and it was the most enjoyable experience I've ever had, just looking at the beach, traveling around the whole circumference of Koh Samui. It's a very beautiful time. I'd highly recommend that as a very important side quest. You get so much XP, especially if you get lost in the heart of Bangkok with your phone dying and it won't charge. So, I mean, that's a very unique experience as well, just going in the heart of Bangkok, getting lost on a motorbike, not knowing where to go. It's a very unique experience, which I've had twice now. I wouldn't recommend it to the faint of heart, because it is a little bit scary, but it is kind of a testament to see who you really are in those times of hardship. And then last but not least, falling in love with the Thai girl and then being locked here in Bangkok. That's another side quest you can go down as well, which I'm kind of doing at the moment. And then now with the hidden quests, these are kind of hidden that I'm looking to do myself. These are a few of them. Maxing out on the snus source, which is actually 15 minutes away from me right now. And by like white foxes, Siberians, maxed out on the snus. And then there's a modafinil source out here in Bangkok, which is actually quite rare if you guys are on the Modafi train. And that's on the edge of Nana Plaza, and that's all I can say about that. And then next up, acquire a yacht with your friends in Pattaya and get a Captain America midget with 20 escorts on a yacht. That's a very fun time as well. I wouldn't recommend recording that, just keep that on the DL. And then this one's actually one of my hidden quests that I'm doing for myself right now, which is scaling to at least 100,000 a month. It can be done. If you can get to 10,000 a month, you can get to 100,000 a month. It just depends on how much pain threshold you have to actually get there. And then another thing I did in Nana Plaza, I was with my friend in Dubai, which is like this shisha place in the heart of Nana Plaza, which we met this one guy who was like friends with the Thai mafia. He was like, yeah, Dubai is the heart of Bangkok. Like, it's the heart of Nana Plaza. It was pretty funny. But yeah, I mean, apparently that guy was friends with the Thai mafia, got us inside a VIP lounge inside a mafia ran club. And that was a very fun time. That's all I'm going to say about that as well. And then next up, I haven't done this myself, but it's on the checklist. It's to drive a motorbike in Chiang Mai, drinking beers on a shrimp trip. And then I just feel like that's the most masculine experience that you can kind of go through. And last but not least, I want to do this for myself as well, which is signing up for your first boxing Muay Thai fight, like an actual one, and getting in your first fight, because I've never gotten in an actual fight. I mean, I've sparred, done all that stuff, but I haven't gone into a legit signed up fight and stuff like that. So that is another hidden quest as well, which will maximize your XP. So now, I mean, you've accomplished the main quest. You're out here in Bangkok, Thailand. You should have made it by the time you've kind of completed this video, and now you have the 3 W's kind of secured for yourself: the woman, the weather, and the wealth, all taken care of. You're all good to go. So now just enjoy your life, every single second of it. Don't take anything for granted. Every moment counts on this quest. Enjoy from where you are right now to the end. Be fully present, be fully conscious. Don't run away from the good times or the bad times. All of it is good in time. So enjoy the process, guys. It'll be a very long journey, and hopefully you guys are getting started with this. So, I mean, if not, you just watch this video for nothing. But if you are going to take this video seriously and go down the path to making it out in Bangkok, Thailand, hopefully this video helps you guys. So hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys tomorrow.